Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate. My name is Art Cullagh. I am the strongest and smartest Githyanki in the known universe. Today, my adventuring party set out to learn the mysteries of the sleeping man inside of Last Light Inn. What we found along the way changes the trajectory of this landscape for ages to come, and is yet another reminder of Cullagh's greatness. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. We're talking to Nathaniel! Eventually, let's get inside and see what we can find. Inside of the Last Light Inn, there's a man. Currently, what is his status? Catatonic. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone else that's catatonic. Let's approach and see if there's anything we can do to help. He's singing while he's catatonic.
That's your name, isn't it? Art Cullagh? I'm Fistula.
Nathaniel and me climbing up.
Oh my god, Astarion looks so rough, dude.
We need you, sir. One of our own's been taken, a Grand Duke. You might know something that could help us bring him back.
We found him out in the shadows, just wandering. Nothing survives out there for long. Don't know how he made it, or where he came from.
This is no physical ailment. It is a spiritual malaise. The man's mind has been gripped by the Shadowfell, yet it has not broken.
I've never heard that tune. It might be an original composition, Astarion says while looking over the body.
Maybe he was a musician.
Music's a powerful source of memories. We might be able to bring him around if we find what he used to play.
That's a good idea. Astarion's going to search his body for any indication of his preferred instrument.
You notice the distinctive calluses on the man's hands, the kind only developed from decades of playing the lute.
The name he mentioned, Nathaniel, who is that?
No idea, I'm afraid. Whoever it is must be someone important to him. He's been saying the same thing over and over, ever since we found him.
Well, let me take a look at him. Astarion is also our official medical doctor.
If you know how to get through to him, don't hesitate.
Cleric Wisdom, try to commune with the man's soul! Oh, I've never done this before. Cool, let's add guidance. We have advantage. We rolled a 13, easily rolls up to a 17, but...
The tether connecting this man to his soul is stretched taut. You follow it, wading through inky shadows, his soul wandering in a dark space. He isn't just lost, but he has lost an object, something dear to him. The vision fades. Without a reminder of who he is, of what he held dear, his mind will remain lost to the darkness.
So if we find... Oh, did you already check his personal effects?
This was in his pocket. He doesn't seem to have any reaction to it now, but he held on to it for 100 years anyway.
Flame Color! Do you know where you are? That seems like a desperate attempt, but we'll try.
If he does, he isn't sane.
I wonder what she handed me. We received a worn letter. Let's go ahead and sort by latest. The worn letter says, assignee Art Cullagh, rank Flame, objective, to obtain information about current activities in Moonrise Towers and its environs, headed by Catherick Thorm of the region's ancestral Thorm family. Orders, take lodging in the Last Light Inn and begin investigation in the local House of Healing. Reports indicate corruption, but no corroboration has yet been obtained. The region's Thorm family are long-standing devotees of Selune, but rumors indicate a Sharan enclave might have gained momentum. Investigate the report. Wow.
He was snooping around the House of Healing. I wonder what he found.
I wonder what he found, too. My party is on the brink of death, though. Astarion has 1 HP. We're gonna head back to base and go to sleep. If you want to know more about Thaniel and the Shadow Curse, you can talk to Halson at the top of the screen. Well, let's go ahead and change into our casual wear.
Do you know what happens when a devil is struck down on this charming plane of existence? It returns to the hells, to the very point where it last stood before venturing to whichever devil-forsaken plane it died.
I've never seen this.
In the case of our friend Yrgir, the Orthon you so handily dispatched in the Temple of Shah, he manifested in my House of Hope.
Did he?
He returned to me chastened but intact. His wounds healed, his body restored. He thought I would dismember him. But he has his uses. So instead, I am re-educating him.
Wait, you had us kill the demon so you could control him.
Now I want what I'm owed. We had a deal.
Indeed, we did. I discovered all there is to know about those scars of yours. It's a rather grim tale. Even for my tastes.
Spill it. This sounds fascinating, says Cullagh.
I'd appreciate a little less enthusiasm when it comes to Cazador and his horrors.
Oh, come, Astarion. We're about to unveil your destiny. You should be quivering in anticipation. Carved into that ivory skin of yours is one part of an infernal contract between the archdevil Mephistopheles and your former master, Cazador Zar. In full, the contract states that Cazador will be granted knowledge of an infernal ritual so vile it has never been performed. The rite of profane ascension. It promises to be a marvelous ceremony, very elaborate, incredibly ancient, and entirely diabolical. If he completes the rite, he will become a new kind of being, the Vampire Ascendant. All the strengths of his vampiric form will be amplified, and alongside them he will enjoy the luxuries of the living. The arousals and appetites of man will return to him, and unlike Astarion, he will have no need of a parasite to protect him from the sun. But the ritual has its price, as all worthwhile things do. Lord Cazador will need to sacrifice a number of souls, including all of his vampiric spawn, if he is to ascend. Imagine how he felt then, when one of those precious spawns simply disappeared into thin.
Oh yeah, and slip through the cracks.
The only missing ingredient is Astarion.
And we're leading him right to Baldur's
The
Gate.
final piece he requires to complete the ritual. Your scars bind you to it. Your soul will set off a very wave of death, bringing Cazador his twisted life. And that, my tragic and toothsome friend, is that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business elsewhere.
And he just vanishes like that. Well, make sure you pay attention to that. It's going to be one of our major plot threads as we enter the city proper of Baldur's Gate. Hey, if you're still watching this video, now seems like as good a time as any. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It helps out our content quite a lot, and we're just getting started. Cazador's a piece of shit, and we will stop him.
Do you think it's so simple?
Yes. You'll never be free while Cazador lives. You know that, Astarion. We could just kill him. Everything dies.
I hate How right you are. I knew he wouldn't leave me alone, even when I was just another wretched toy for him to play with. But if I'm the key to this power he craves, he'll hunt me to the ends of Faerun. I need to take the fight to him, and I need you to help me.
Of course I will help you. We will hunt him down, and we will kill him.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Astarion's done a few solids for Cullagh at this point. I think that is the very least we could do. Well, let's head to bed and get ready for a very big day tomorrow. Tonight we're going to be having pig's head, pig's leg, pig's head, pig's loin, more pig loin, more pig leg, pig intestines. From Moonrise Towers, our party ventured northwest towards the House of Healing. Once they arrived, Cullagh noticed a very familiar face waiting outside of the House of Healing's graveyard.
It's me! Arabella!
It's me, Arabella! Answer me, please, she cries. She's yelling at a gate that she's trying to bar entrance to. Spoiler alert.
Hey! I know you!
Of course you do. We helped out Arabella as well as another one of the tiefling kids inside of the Druid Grove.
Twist him up!
Twist him up! She's the one who wanted to steal the idol of Sylvanas.
Impressive. Last I saw this child, she was cowed to Korga's snake.
Yes.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me.
Ooh, it looks like it was very hard. This is a powerful spell. Where did you learn that?
That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly.
How do you know the words? Arabella, you shouldn't be out here. You should be with your parents, youngling.
That's who I'm looking for. Mum and Pops, I mean. When Zevlor... When he... Well, there was an ambush. Mum yelled, run! So we ran. I could hear him run behind me. Till I couldn't. Still can't find him. But I bet you can. You'll help me, I just know it.
Of course I will. I'll find your parents. You can always count on Cullagh. That's what I always say.
Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it.
Of course. You could stay at my camp, little Arabella.
Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
Maybe don't tell Halsin about the idol. Maybe don't tell him that. Oh, she just left these shadows here. You ever find it weird that I can punch shadows? We see Cullagh move up again and punch the shadow directly in the chest. These guys are restrained, so I'm kind of surprised there's even a combat encounter, to be honest with you. Lae'zel moves up, and with a swing of her weapon that she can't swing again. Did you lose your bind? That's very odd. We'll go ahead and end her turn. Astarion hits the thing with a staff. Let me check this really fast. Do you still have your pact weapon? Perfect. Okay, now we should be able to swing twice. I don't know why that changed. Do I have to change that every day? I'm not sure.
Sense a matriarch's flush of pride. She will soon be a grandmother, and the child will bear her name.
Well, the House of Healing is just southwest of us. At least the main entrance is here. Arabella is heading back to our camp, so she will be safe. So our party's going to head to the front door and see what they can... the side door, and see what they can learn about this place.
Here to see the doctor? Are we poorly? Are we desperately poorly?
No, I feel better now than I ever had before.
But well enough to wait. Join the line, and you will be seen.
Oh, well, you know, if we're investigating the place, fine, I'll get in line.
Be patient. Be well.
Wait, where's the line? Very confusing.
Here
Wait.
to see the doctor? Oh, not so well.
Wait.
But well enough to wait. Join the line.
Lae'zel's
You will
like,
be seen.
I don't have time to wait. There's already one person ahead of me. I need to see the doctor right now.
Yes, yes. But all must wait. The doctor's hands are full. Join the line. You will be seen.
Warlock deception. Lae'zel like does the weakest cough you've ever heard. I'm so sick with a deep malaise, one that came from a place beyond the stars. I mean, that's true. Why is that even a deception? See, here's the fun part about Lae'zel's build right now. We have no commitment to strength and really no commitment to dexterity. All of her offensive prowess comes from her charisma modifier for her both her melee attacks and her eldritch blast casts now. So she should be excellent at this kind of thing. Let's try it. She needs to hit a 14. We are going to give her just a guidance. I think that's all she'll need. That's 13 plus 3 plus a 1d4 for an even 20. Acting!
Oh, so sad, so sick. The doctor will see you. The doctor will soothe. Down to the theater. Be swift. Be saved.
Thank you. Down to the theater. I believe the theater is this way. Lae'zel is going to move in first. Since she is the one that has the appointment after all. I love these doors that block the path here. Do we go down into the theater, or do you think we should peer from above, perhaps? Maybe we split the party here a little bit. Astarion and Gale will go off to the sides, and then our Githyanki friends will march right down the middle. Hello!
The objective of the Scalpel Sisters is to soothe. For the scalpel indeed is an extension of Shah. See how the patient reacts when I but stroke the right nerve. Hear its comfort, hear the very melody of mercy.
The melody of mercy, is that what you're calling this?
Show us the extent of your beneficence. Stop. Stay your hand, for it slaps where it should stroke. We can hardly hear the patient's sighs of solace. Perhaps it is our unexpected audience that makes you quiver. Come,
Perhaps.
step forward. You are no sister, but that matters none. Every student is welcome.
Oh, this feels like an instance where paladins should just have a smite option. You know what I mean? You know how as a paladin you have to stop all evil when you see it? This seems like a boom, don't even ask questions kind of situation. What wrong has this man done to deserve so much torture? And look at his little toes down here. Hello.
Behold, sisters, the very face of ignorance, one who mistakes tenderness for torture. Go on, acquaint the face of ignorance with the true object of our studies.
Absence.
Absence. No other word captures the heart of Shah so very perfectly. It is the scalpel-led journey that leads from pain to peace. See, what is the light of eyes but the cancer that causes one to witness the laceration of being? If light is the symptom, then darkness is the cure. For in light there is presence, but in darkness there is absence.
In light is presence, in darkness, absence.
But you, look how the succor of Shah eludes you. See how painfully present you remain.
You need to stay away from me.
You suffer so. Let us cure you.
Get away from me. Ooh, we do have a few things we can do here. Investigation check. I do think that Lae'zel would try to, as a master weapon wielder, she would try to look at the devices they're holding right now. We're gonna even add in our astral knowledge from the stars. We rolled a 13, okay. What's our inspiration looking like? Try again. 16, perfect. I'm surprised we didn't do better. Unfortunately, I can't get any help from...
The sisters'
Maybe I did have a guidance, I don't remember.
Dull. Only the most measured hand could make a clean incision.
They're very dull. She would totally say that. Their blades are uneven. Efficient surgery will require further training.
Their incisions are, as yet, still streaked with imprecision. That much I must concede. How to steady their hands, I wonder.
We might be able to get them to attack that guy if we pass some persuasion checks. However, I'm going to attack! I think we actually talked this guy into just offing himself last time, funny enough. Astarion and Gale are not in combat yet. They both slink down into the shadows. Gale's going to start to make his way around the outside of the auditorium, while Astarion heads just outside their view in the same direction, I suppose. I don't think I can get past their line of sights over there on the right. We're going to set this up really nicely, I think, with a great element of surprise. Do you think we need to save that distressed patient? Crap. Maybe I should try. I was just gonna fireball the entire area right there, but maybe that's a little too hasty. We are going to call upon the power of a level 3 fireball. Once I get my camera positioned correctly, we will send it towards the feet of the main guy. Let's use tactical camera view here. That might be a bit better. That was excellent. So I'm just going to hit the 3 on the left with this, and that'll bring Gale into combat. 26 damage on Sister Jeanne. She's the only one who didn't pass the dexterity saving throw. So that got Gale involved in the fight. Now Astarion's going to move up on the left side, and we are going to do something very impactful, hopefully. Hypnotic pattern is cast upon everyone around the operating table. Cutting words to make it land. Oops. Lae'zel is also hypnotized. Oops. Cullagh is gonna run up and tap her on the shoulder and be like, hey girl, it's time to go. What are you doing? Cullagh's then gonna run forward and do a toppling fury of blows. Unfortunately, not enough to kill the target. She is no longer hypnotized either. Lae'zel is going to approach and slice them right down the belly. Show them exactly what it means to use a sharpened blade. We're then going to ready a divine smite. Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. No, not yet. We're just going to go for a regular swing over here on Sister Vanessa, and then we're going to follow that up. Because we got a crit, or because we killed the target more accurately, we can then swing again. These guys are going to be crowd controlled for the rest of the turn, and we will... Oh! Astarion can still act. He's concentrating on... There's probably not too much I really want to do with Astarion right now. These guys are totally crowd controlled. I don't want to buff our party and lose that concentration, so... I feel pretty all right about that. Gale's going to wrap up his turn by standing still. So we have one more turn of hypnotized going on here. This is the fireball target from earlier. Punch her swiftly in the stomach. Unfortunately, it did miss. I'm just going to offhand strike and save my key. Just barely enough damage to kill her. Wow, Cullagh didn't drink his energy drink. That's the problem. And I can't do that this turn. Cullagh is not the strongest Githyanki in the world right now. Uh-oh. We'll go ahead and end our turn. Lae'zel moves forward to the other sister, overlooking the surgery, swings her blade, and cuts her into 2 pieces. With that, we're going to crowd this guy. And can Cullagh move a little closer? Yes, he can. Now, if Cullagh can land a toppling attack, we're chilling. He doesn't need to do a bunch of damage. I mean, don't get me wrong. I should be doing a bunch of damage right now, but we'll just make the best of this situation. I'm once again not going to attack this guy. I don't want to break the hypnotize. It should end right now, actually. So we are going to... We need good single target damage here. Let's go with a Scorching Ray level 3. Direct all of those attacks onto Malus Thorm here. Unfortunately, not doing as much damage as I was hoping, but that is okay. We'll end Gale's turn. Now, Astarion is going to... We could try to kind of knock this guy off his feet again with another crowd control. Vicious Mockery doesn't have a very good chance of landing. Let me go ahead and just bless our party members over here. Astarion's going to get a little closer. He's going to cast level 1 bless on our 3 targets. Out of line of sight. Okay, he's going to do it on himself. That will give them advantage on landing their attacks. And then, or excuse me, a better chance of landing their attacks. Is it actually advantage? No, just an additional 1d4. But because of his extra bonus, it's even better from that staff. Lae'zel is going to cast Divine Smite with a level 3 Warlock spell slot. Send it! Not bad. Over 50 damage with a single attack. We do it again! And it missed. Oh, no. I didn't really think that would be an issue. If I wanted to secure it better, I should have done a toppling attack with Cullagh first. But, oh my god, I'm hitting like such a wet noodle. We'll see how this goes. We end our turn. He doesn't have anything stopping him from unloading on my party. I could potentially up one of our ACs by 2. That is a concentration. It would get rid of our blessing. So I guess I'm done. Let's see what he does. Lovely assistant. The surgeon reanimates the corpse of another. This is a level 5 necromancy spell. Gale's going to try to stop it with a level 3 cast, but unfortunately it does not work. And one of his assistants rises behind us. The surgeon attempts to use his claws against Lae'zel, but the attack does not land. We then see Gale respond to this in turn, firing off 2 scorching rays at the assistant and 1 at the surgeon, landing a critical hit. Saved from reverberation, that doesn't matter. Gale will end his turn. Cullagh goes for a toppling. If it is successful, he will be knocked on his back. It was not. We instead go for punches into the kidney. Yeah, I have a sinus infection in real life right now, and maybe Cullagh is just feeling a little off today too. Maybe that's how we justify the lack of strength potion right now. We are going to attempt to Divine Smite yet again! Because the first one didn't connect, it didn't actually use up any of our spell slots. And did we just get through the House of Healing fight without taking a single point of damage? I believe we did. Cullagh fumbles through his bag quickly and looks for his tonic. He needs his tonic. He must have it. Oh, yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah, it's much better. Let's go ahead and loot the body of the main surgeon here. We find a key, as well as a supply pack, a heart-shaped rock that could be used to cast or to craft an oil of combustion, 85 gold, a crystalline lens, a feather, a necklace that is actually insane, by the way. When scoring a critical hit, you can paralyze the target. There is a worm power-up, little parasite power-up you can get to guarantee a crit once per day. So if you know you're going up against a big bad evil guy, you guarantee your crit. Then do the paralyze so the target can't even move for 2 turns. Insanely, insanely, insanely strong. If you have that combination. No one in my party is using that. And we also see the lute. A battered lute. A lute with the initials AC meticulously carved into its body. Very interesting. Are we able to help this guy up? Astarion approaches the surgery table, and he's going to look at this guy. I've never saved him before. I don't know if he can be saved. He's cut to pieces. Unlock the restraints. Oh, there he goes. Distressed patient. Bye. Where are you?
Subtle stuff.
Well, he opened the door to the back room for us, and for a very brief moment, why does it look like that's broken? Did he kick the door down? Clark didn't do that, right? I haven't been over here. Nice. Inside of this chest, we find the poisoner's gloves. Whenever the wearer deals poison damage, the target needs to save a constitution saving throw or become... Fuck, I just short rested instead of pressing T. Or become poisoned and have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. We'll add that to our bag. There's a key over here, another broken door in the back. Perhaps I did do that and just don't remember. I don't know why that guy would break both doors. Looks like there's a merchant to the east in here. Hello?
The doctor's found oblivion. Well, no time to mourn. I'll fix this without him.
You'll fix this?
Is that Arabella's father she's tending? Our little idol thief has some terrible luck.
Oh, Astarion put the pieces together. We haven't even looked at the bodies yet. Why are you treating a dead body? Are they dead already? Oh, no. I was hoping with Arabella being stronger, she may have been able to save them.
Not dead. Merely medicated. To ease the pain.
Well, the patient's definitely dead, and it's been dead a while, judging by the smell. You could do a sleight of hand to poke it, and if she sees the body move, she's like, see, they're alive. I don't want to do that. We could also do the monk one, but it's deception. Why is it deception? Aren't they dead? Oh, the patient is stable. So we're saying, hey, don't mess with the body anymore. They're totally good. Let's try that. Let's try that. We have advantage. We'll take a guidance from Astarion as well. And roll a 19.
Yes. Yes. I knew these hands would not fail me. The patient is sure to recover.
Yeah. Yes. Well, now that that's sorted, let me buy things
Not
from
much
you.
left now, but you're welcome to look.
And by buy things from you, what I really mean is that, all right, good. Not enough resources. We'll just end our turn. If you think for 1 second I'm going to spend money on things from a target I'm about to kill, you are out of your mind. However, when a target does die, their inventory does change. So we're going to try to steal this. We're going to try to steal this. We're going to try to steal everything. Everything. Even these rotten mushrooms. I'll take them. Just keep rolling, Astarion. You're doing great. These are camp supplies for us. We're going to eat so well tonight. Astarion's currently over-encumbered, but he's still stealing. Bless his little heart. His little vampire heart. I've noticed all of these are 1s and 2s for the check, and they're even valuable things. Does she just not have any of her senses? Okay, this is an 18. This is where things go bad. Can you only steal part of the gold? That was quite the shriek. Temporarily hostile. What are you going to do about it? An unarmed strike misses Astarion. He even had his back turned to her. Lae'zel's going to approach, and we're going to cut this person into 2 pieces really fast. There she goes. She had to think about it for some reason. Beautiful damage. You love to see it. No gold! Garbage. Maybe we should try to look at the bodies. Oh, no. Nothing. Well, give me a quick moment, and I will also dent in the face of this person that works here. I believe there's a library upstairs. Let's commence back. What? Excuse me? The battle hasn't commenced yet. The battle's starting right now. Thank you. Man, it's nice to hit for 13s instead of 5, let me tell you. Lae'zel approaches with her great sword yet again and ends the life of another. Do you have anything? Another key? Cullagh and Lae'zel take the elevator up. There is a locked door here. The library and records. Nothing is locked from Lae'zel. Let's be honest here. I did think there were more sisters walking around this area. Looks like there aren't. Gilded chest off to the side. Does that have anything inside it? No, I can't open it to tell. We're going to need to bring Astarion upstairs. There he is. How difficult of a lock is this one? It's a 10. We don't even need guidance. We gave it anyway. We rolled a 26. Inside this first chest, we find some more crafting materials, elixir of the Colossus, as well as another oil of combustion, followed by 67 gold. Another gilded chest in the corner. What's this armor? I wonder. Probably just cosmetic stuff. Looks like there's a few knickknacks over here potentially that don't really even highlight with our alt, like a handkerchief, like just little set dressings. The next chest is locked as well. The Astarion leans down with his lockpick, needs a 10 to open it, gets a 12, just barely unlocking that chest. Inside we find the arrow of arcane interference, breaks your target's concentration and silences it. Holy crap, that's good. We'll put that in our bag. And is there anything else? Well, I'm not seeing it. I'm feeling pretty good. Before we return to the last light inn, it feels like we should tell Arabella what happened to her parents. Funny enough, she's talking to Withers, which I didn't see coming. We're definitely not going to sleep. I short rested on accident, just drank an energy drink. We got a long day ahead of us. But checking in with her feels like the right thing to do.
I made it. Easy peasy.
Good.
You find Mum and Pops?
I did. They're dead. Oh, I do like the monk action, though. Will that help bring her peace with it, maybe? They've passed on, Arabella. Return to the cycle.
No. No. I don't believe you.
I know this is hard, but accepting their passing is the first step to healing.
They'd never leave me. They promised. Get away from me. Go!
Realities of war. Perhaps she just needs a little time to herself. Thank you guys for watching today's episode. We'll check back in with the Harpers and bring that loot back home and see if we can help out Thaniel in the next episode. Hey, this gives me a good opportunity to talk to Halson too without being interrupted. Check back again tomorrow, guys. I'll see you again soon.